Congratulations go out to all 32 NFL teams. Your drafts were great. Every single fan base, your drafts were incredible. I mean, every draft was the best, and then every single fan that's out there saying, "Our draft stunk." So I will say this to everybody who loves their draft: you got company, okay? And to everybody out there, every fan who's like, "My team's draft stunk." You have no idea what you're talking about. Nobody does. We have no earthly idea what anybody is talking about. None. Yeah, because you can sit here, and I know Colts fans are like, we didn't get a left tackle. We need a left tackle to protect our quarterback. And Chris Ballard's like, we know it's a need. It just didn't match up on the board. We weren't going to reach for somebody that we didn't like. Right. Or Raiders fans like, what the hell was Mayock choosing Alex Leatherwood first overall? It was the only player outside of Daniel Jeremiah's top 50 that went in the first round. Yep. And as Mayock said when he joined us on NFL Network in the final throes of day 3, in case anybody missed it, he's like, I heard that a lot of people were wondering what we were doing and complaining or criticizing the pick, and I don't care what the hell they think. Is literally what he said. I don't care what they think. Exactly. Because the team likes what they like, and the Raiders in particular looked like they were trying to trade down. They couldn't. The options were not there, so they chose the guy that they were going to take. Yeah.
He was a little bit more emphatic than you were just now, Rich.
I know.
He was a little bit more emphatic.
So there's all of that. We have no idea. A perfect example. Here you go. 3 years ago, 4 drafts ago now, Baker Mayfield, number 1 overall. What the hell were the Browns doing? Really? Taking him first overall? No idea. Now what? We just came back from Cleveland, Ohio, where the Browns fans are going crazy because not only did they host a draft, but they were not, for the first time, maybe in some of these people's natural-born lives, living on pins and needles saying, this has to work out. The Browns could have gone 0 for whatever the hell their draft was, and they're still in good shape going into the 2021 season as an 11-win team with a third-place schedule. Coming off of their first playoff win since Belichick was their coach. That's who Baker Mayfield is now. Third overall selection. Here I was. I probably came back to the Rich Eisen Show that day, coming up back after all of us from Dallas, and I could probably take that conditional phrasing out because I am every single time this way after the Jets choose a first-round quarterback, which is like what you could set your. You could set your, I guess, your senatorial election calendar to it once every 6 years, and the Jets just cut that in half. We're excited. This is great. Sam Darnold coming out of USC. He's even better than the last USC quarterback we had, who we all know didn't work out in the end, but did go to 2 straight AFC championship games. Sam Darnold. Now he's a Carolina Panther quarterback. And the Panthers went through the draft without choosing a quarterback. I told you so. I didn't see Carolina. And Justin Fields and Mac Jones were on the clock.
On the board.
For Carolina, and they took Patrick Surtain instead. No, they took J.C. Horn instead. Yeah. They took the corner instead because Surtain was on the board for Denver to take. They didn't take one either.
Denver. Oh, because there was Aaron Rodgers trade rumors.
Well, and we'll hit that later on in the show with Ian Rappaport. Third quarterback taken off the board in that draft was a guy with all sorts of accuracy problems. All sorts of accuracy problems. And what sort of competition did he really face in Wyoming anyway? Today, everybody go back to your homes. Nothing to see here. Bills picked up the 5th-year option on Josh Allen. Bills chose 30th overall in the draft. All right? Josh Allen may wind up being the best out of everybody. And then Josh Rosen goes 10th overall, and he said that there are 9 other teams that are essentially going to regret that, right? We know where he is today. He's in San Francisco.
I was going to say, do we?
He is in San Francisco. And once again, another quarterback gets drafted. We're in a spot where he potentially hopes to stick. Yeah. And that's Trey Lance, who went 3rd overall. Again, I told you so. I was hearing that April 21st, that it was Lance in San Francisco and that it was Lance all along, which Kyle Shanahan in his mid-draft press conference said was in fact the case. Jim Trotter of NFL Media Group reporting that he went to John Lynch, who apparently was Lance all the time. he was Lance first out of the gate. But Kyle Shanahan was kind of doing the evaluating as well, and he said, how'd you like to take Trey Lance? And according to Jim Trotter, it seems like Lynch said, are you effing with me right now? And like, no, let's do it. Lockstep. Kyle Shanahan joins this program 20 minutes after the hour in our third hour. Jed York, the owner of the 49ers, joins us tomorrow. We're going to be all over this story. And then the last quarterback taken, Lamar Jackson, he did have his fifth-year option picked up. John Harbaugh was a man of his word when he came on this show last Tuesday.
Not lie to us.
But at the time, he was a guy like, well, they traded right back in. He dropped down all the way damn near to the second round. 2 years removed from being the most valuable player in this league. You never know. We have no idea what's going to happen. And on average, one of the quarterbacks taken in the first round is not going to pan out. More than that, probably 2 or 3.
Yeah. Half.
Trevor Lawrence, I think we can put aside.
Yeah, he's good.
And again, the number of people who've come up to me and asked me about Zach Wilson, later on the show, I'll hit you on that too. Trey Lance, I absolutely love. Boy, did he had us at hello when he called into the show last Tuesday. Physically, arm, legs, neck up, chest inside. He was so damn professional, hitting all the bullet points of the bed company that had hired him to appear on the show.
Didn't let you rattle him when you were trying to rattle him?
I tried to rattle him about the Belichick Zooms, and he sounded like a Patriot quarterback, and who knew it was going to be Mac Jones anyway? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.